Hi everybody, Jo here again. How are you doing? Now today we're going to have a bit of a tag catch up. So what can you do with tags? Apart from putting them on a card front and putting them as an actual tag on a gift bag. And so I'm going to make a little tag book. Now recently I've been trying to be really good and save all my ink, so doing lots of mop-ups. So yesterday, this is the tag I created and I just smooshed from my mat. And I thought I'd make this into a design today, but I just want to show you that on my desk I have a series of tags. For these are all the watercolour tags. So, this is my favourite. Love that. They clean up from the stencil. And these are various ones. Look, lots of cleaning up, and look at that. Reminds me of an old Victorian house or a chateau in France, and peeling that wallpaper back and coming across old wallpaper like that. So I'd like you to join me in a little journey of creating some tag time. Now I picked this little journal up and it's in the Lavinia shop. I'm not sure if it's online yet. I will check with Anya, but it's certainly available in the shop, which is where I picked it up. But there are lots of different journals. And the paper in here, the pages are beautiful. And I'm just adding my tags. But also for me, and I've mentioned this before, handwriting is really important. You know, when my nana passed away, she left me a recipe book and she put little handwritten notes in the side. And that is so special. So here, this was a workshop tag I did the other weekend. And I've just written again, be happy workshop tag. I'll just show you a couple more pages. I loved creating this tag. And again, it was using the new Versafine Clair colour. So I've just written that here to remind me. And it was the Dahlia Purple. And look, I've popped another little hair on the opposite side. And I just had so much fun creating this. This was another tag. And this is the one where we drag the ink across. And so I've made a little note about how I did it, the faux wood effect. And also, I put some more stenciling in the background. So I made a note of what the stencil's called. So I'm going to finish this little tag today and add it in my little tag book. So got this tag from yesterday. And often, times like this, I look, as you know, I've got these little tins. And this one, I notice I've got some little butterflies, and this is the mini flutter. Got some bumble and hum, but I'm thinking the colours, that's a bit of stroke of luck, isn't it? Would match. But also, I've got one of these sunflowers cut out. And what I'm thinking is, I could leave that just black and white, and we've got the colour there. So that's, and I'll leave those in there for later. So if we have a look at this. So what I'm thinking, in this bottom corner, I want to stamp some field grass to start off with. And I haven't used this colour yet. And this one is called Adriatic Sea. Now, I know you don't get bluegrass, but wasn't there a song about? Anyway, we now have bluegrass. It's magical grass. And I'm just going to fill it in this corner, some first and second generation. And look at that colour. Maybe just another one up there. I like sort of the way that corner flows. So what I'm thinking is, if we've got that, we could introduce a little bit more blue into the sky, couldn't we? And then come in with Mermaid. Now, there was some blue in this sky. Actually, that would look better over that side. Let's just pick up those bluey tones a bit more. Yeah, so we're just building up. So maybe in this corner, I'm fancying some green. And I've got a stencil here, and I think this is coral. And what I'm thinking is this could follow that flow of the grass look. So let's go Pixie green. And make sure you keep that corner off there. I mean, it's a good time to look through your stencils, see what stencils you've got. And again, with this one, I'm just being mindful to keep that brush in the way that the stencil flows. And I really want to go over where we've got that stamping with the field grass. So let's have a little look. Oh, that's nice. A little bit more just up here. So we can, I think, a little bit over the moon look. Not a lot, but see if we can get almost like that shadowing. It's almost going to look a little bit grey. Yeah. So if I lift that, look, can you see how we're building up? Now, what I love about this is we're going to get our next tag here, and it's quite a almost production line. So I've got a new watercolour tag here. This green ink will give a good spritz, and we'll put that there. And just get a piece of kitchen roll. And what's lovely about this is, as you almost make one tag and finish it off, you make yourself another background. Now, what's lovely about this is we would normally lift that now, and I'm sure we've got some, I can see some ink. But what I'm going to do, the reason I've used this is I just want to dry any water that's come through there, because I'm going to come in with the Mermaid and we're going to add another dimension here and add some ink through that stencil. Now, there's a little bit of water, look, and it's just giving those lines, but I don't mind that. And I'm just mindful to dab my brush in case it's got any water on it. Don't want to add any water in my ink pad. And what's good about this, you never know exactly what you're going to get. Look at that. So how fabulous is that? You've got the green that was on the stencil, but then the blue that's come through, and look at those lines. Almost looks 3D. Sorry, but I get so excited. Look at that. That's probably one of the nicest ones I've ever done. Right, happy with that. That's definitely going to be going in my tag book. See, now I want to finish that one. But we'll do this one. And that's what I mean, the excitement of going from one design to another. So I think we'll stamp the lovely mini flutter on here. And we'll just have it one here. Now, obviously, when I cut mine out, I don't cut the antennae. So I do need the antennae. I mean, I could just draw them with a fine liner pen. But it's nice to have them so I can just use my glue. And I've got my lovely little flower here. And then my butterflies. So yeah, I'm liking the way that's. So let's add these. Now again, a little tip, I find it easier to add my bippity boppity glue, easier to add the glue than actually say it. I just spread that glue out, but I'm thinking that just come in here. And I'm just leaving it in the black and white. There's something about leaving that black and white. And I think we'll just keep that one. But I do want a sentiment, a little sentiment sticker. Right, let's have a look. On my travels, because I think these butterflies are travelling. Hey, that was quick for me, wasn't it? So let's have a look. Yeah, I think I'm going to go there. And then a couple of little white highlights. And I'm going to add some splatters, but I'll wait until I've added it into my journal. So what I'm thinking is, this I'm going to put here. So why don't I add a little bit more stencil behind? So I just want to be mindful down here. And I'm coming straight from the ink pad because I want it to show up on this coloured paper. It's almost textured. So again, once you work on something, you'll know. See how that looks lovely? So then we'll come up here and we'll add some at the top. And you know what I'm going to say? The ink on here will give me either another tag or another background for a card. So I'm thinking, see, I love that. Now, it would look good if I went this way, wouldn't it? So if I take this here so I don't go over that side. But again, go in the direction. And then we'll add a little bit more up here. And like I say, it's like a production line. And it's so much fun creating one tag after another, or as I say, a background. Right, I like that. So I will spritz that later. So I'm going to attach this. Now, the way I found to do it is I use my Bippity Boppity glue, but I'm what's called a belt and braces person. So I like a solid fix as well as almost like a dry and a wet fix. So the red liner tape, and it's a strong bond is the red liner tape. Strongest double-sided tape, I know. Hardest bit is just getting the backing off, the red backing, but there we go. And also it tends to stick to your hands. But what I'm going to do again, so we've got the red liner tape and then we've got the glue as well. And it's just the two together. So again, I'm going to spread that to the edges. And again, we don't really want it seeping out. So dry my fingers. And then, yeah, I'm going for the middle. Pop it down and that red liner tape will hold it permanently, and the glue gives it time for the glue to dry. And then it's just thinking what I'm going to do on this side. So what I will do first, a border. And I've got lots of different borders. I've got edges, squiggly lines. So I think we'll just go squiggly corners with this one. We'll do a couple of opposite corners, I think. Some little dots, look, dots and dashes. And again, it's lovely because you just do... See how you feel? Right. Now, this, I need to know. So this is clean up Elements inks. And then background, stencil, and I think that was coral. Mini flutter. Yeah, I don't think I need anything else on there. But do you know what I will do? We'll give that a bit of a corner. Almost make a... And then, just to tie the two together, let's have a look if we've got any stickers. Don't know if I've got any more. Have I got any more of the butterflies cut out? Let's have a little look. Oh, would I be lucky? Oh, wow. Yeah, I was going to put stickers on, but you know what? Is that one blue? Yes. Sorry. I'm just thinking I could stick them in. Fine liner. Now, I've tried stamping. Stamping's not its best on this because it's very textured, but I don't need to because, look, I can draw the antennae here. And again, it's using what? So I can save my stickers till next time because I've got... You watch them. When I said about dropping butterflies. And then I think we'll add some little splatters and job done. Although, have I got on my butterfly here? Yeah. I like the little sentiments on the butterflies. And I'm thinking I could just have fluttering down here. There was just a little space Oh, I've not put the... Thank you. Whoever shouted, Joe, put the lid on your glue. Thank you. You know, I'd have got carried away with my little self. Right. Little bit of stickles. Let's get some stardust, and we're just going to dot and dab. And I'm just going to... I have to remember not to close until this is done. And you know what? On my butterflies, I'm just going to add... So I'm going to wait. I will not close this until it's dry. I'm still excited about that other tag, you know. Right, wet my finger. And then let's add some lovely splats. Make sure all my ink pads are away. And then come in. And we'll just add, and I'm going over the whole thing. And just to draw it all together so it looks that lovely cohesive design. I'm just avoiding that writing. Now, you could do a full recipe. If you wanted to write a full recipe of your tag and how you made it, you can. I'm just putting key features. Now, I'm just doing a couple of little ink marks again. So I'm just taking the Posca and just going round the lid so we get those little ink stain marks. I'm not going to overcook it. We'll have a couple in this corner. And again, depending on what size, just look for a circular container. I tend to use the lid. I find the lid works really well. And just over here. And then a couple of big splatters. So that's just shaking it because I want it to be really white. So this is my Posca, lovely. And wipe the lid, note to self, before you put it back on. And there we go, look. So that's another little tag in my journey. And I love the way that white, the black and white shows up on the background. You know what this means though? I'm going to have to colour and cut out some more little butterflies to put in my tin. Can you tell? Look, I've got 3 tins on the go. But so useful. Oh, I need to make a note of that Versafine Clair colour as well. So when this is dry, I'll probably just add a little note there. And just to re-show you, look at that. Sorry, but so exciting. Do you know what? I don't think that needs... Actually, this is probably perfect to just put a couple of my butterfly stickers on. And then I think I'll add that on the next page. And I can write it was the clean up from this. And then we've got continuation through the little album. Right, I shall wait till it's dry and do that. So thanks as always for popping in. As always, it's lovely to spend time with you. And let me know if you've got some tags. Have you got a selection of older tags that you didn't know what to do with? Have you got some of the new coloured tags? Please pop them in a little tag book. I'd love you to join me on this little tag journey. So you take care. Have a lovely weekend when it arrives. Much love and hugs from me. Bye for now.